Welcome, everybody. Okay, so in this live, we will be taking a look at how we can manage state for one of the components from the app that I've been building for a while now. So there is let me share this. But after I clean this whole thing up, let's see. Okay. Let's clean this up a bit, like this. This is the live one. This is okay. Great. So, in our application, in our dashboard, we have this playlist card that actually you can't do anything about it. So, if you want to delete or rename the playlist or something like that, basically you can't do it. So we need to add a method to edit this. So we can rename it or add a description or something like that if you didn't add. So we can actually manage it, manage the playlists better. And this doesn't come with a lot of challenges, or at least I don't think so. One of which is, so for example, we need to manage the state of the card, the state of this card, but also the state of the active card. So if we rename it here to be renamed here also, if it's in the active card. So that's the plan for today. The rest of the list that I had, it's done. So that is the last of it, basically. So and after that, we'll be probably starting marketing the application rather than doing anything else, just to see if we have some product market fit with it. And yeah, that's kind of it. But yeah, one of the last thing is just to be able to modify it. And one other thing that I saw, and probably I'll address it. So whenever I'm going on a mobile device, I have this margin here, which I don't think it's necessary, because if you toggle and see the playlist, that's fine, you can see it. But for the active one, we actually don't. So if I click the X, nothing will be here. So you probably don't need the X here, and to have the margin and the padding here, and we'll only display this because we will have more space to for the audio files, because this is a bit crammed. And if we remove like this spacing around here, will be way better. But or at least we'll have more spacing, and we can fit more audio files into the view. So that's kind of the plan. So we will add the similar what we have on the audio file. We will have the pop-up menu here where we can delete and edit the file name, but this will be file name or description or properties or something like that, or edit playlist. And we will see, and we will have not something similar like this because it's only the name, but we will have the what's it called? We will have also the description, because when we add a playlist, you can have a title and also a description. So we can edit it when we click the edit playlist, and also to delete the playlist. But one limitation that I want to add to this is to not be able to delete a playlist if it has audio files. My thinking about it, or whenever I built this, my thinking was that I will probably want a way. I will probably want all the audio files to exist inside of playlists, so we can have an orphan playlist or orphan audio files. Everything should be in a playlist because you build playlists based on topic, book, and stuff like that. So we don't want. I wanted to create a bit of an organization space rather than having messy everything, updating everything wherever you want. So that's kind of the limitation of it. Not a limitation, but the kind of the constraints that I put on it. And if I get some feedback about it and people don't like it, I will probably modify it. I don't think it will be a problem. Anyways, so let's get into it, and let's get started. I already started prompting it. Let's start by adding a cog icon, the one that the one that is already audio file, and I'll give it some context. And it's on creates on police sidebar. I think this is the one, right? Let's just make sure. Button. Round. Transparent. Yeah, this one. Here. Audio file, and that will open a up with two options. Edit playlist and delete playlist. Let's see. And as like before, I created a new branch for this just so it will not ruin all the progress that I did so far on the application. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the way that the app came out. The only issue that I have with it, is not only issue. It's not an issue, but the only thing I thought it will take me a bit less time, but as I started digging into it and using the app, I saw a couple of issues here and there with the way that I thought about it. So yeah, that's kind of, but yeah, that's kind of part of the process. I thought it will be easier, to be honest, to build it. And one of the hardest things probably that took me longer than I expected, it's actually the state part of the application, which I used for state management, because whenever you play and pause, it will trigger multiple APIs. If I edit the name of a file, it will also affect a couple of components. If I reorder the files, it will also trigger a couple of APIs. And what else? And also I have to modify the state each time where when the user makes um such not when the user edits the application or interacts with the application. Again, like I thought it was easier. Probably if I will dedicate half a day for it, probably will have taken less time, but I kind of dedicated 1 to 2 hours a day for this, so that's why probably it took me longer, or I felt like it took me longer than I expected. But all in all, I think it took me probably 30 hours to build or something like that if I go back and watch, because most of the development happened on the live stream, so I have to watch back to see how much it took me. But yeah, anyways, let's see. Oh, this said that it created it, and let's see. So yeah, I have this here. Edit playlist. Yeah, I have to remove the this. It goes anyways. Okay. Yeah, let's delete. Okay, so let's go to our playlist card and hover. Let's see. First, let's see where it hovers. Hover, shadow transition slow. Duration 200. Let's see. But it's still going up and down. Yeah. If I do not do this, like for it still does that. I'm local, yeah. Does it do anything else? Let's see, do I have another hover point? Let's restart this. This was started yesterday. I don't know how well it updates. Anyways, let's see. Starting. No, that's not accurate. Because I already listened to this one, so it should be the full state of it. What? We just double check. What's wrong with you? Did I click on it? Probably I did click on it. Anyways. But why? Why? I already. Because of the cursor. No, but why is this? Do I have something in my global? Let's see. That can be useful. So if I go here, let's go with everything and see global gradient playlist. Yep, I do have here playlist card hover. Yeah, I don't. So let's delete this. And let's go back to our card. Not ABA, sorry. It's components and playlist card. Like this. Okay. Actually, let's test it out if we can, just because of the. So let's add a new playlist. Test. Create. Edit playlist. This is just a test. Okay. And can we delete the playlist? We can delete the playlist. So that's one thing. One other thing. A playlist. Issue. And we add the option playlist, edit playlist pop under the cog now is buff, and if the playlist is on top and get to it, pause on top, Pop-up is outside viewport. Let's see. Okay. That's good. Edit playlist. This is just a can't spell. Okay, edit playlist. Boy. Yay, to fix this too, which is great. So looks like this works, and I can't delete it because I do have audio files. So this is great. Let's delete this and delete this and save. Okay. One other thing that we can do here. What did I want to do? Yeah, I don't know why this was. Probably I just clicked it because right now it should save. So because I listened to that today. Let's see. Yeah, so it saved you on my phone. Okay. So that is fine. Okay. Let's see how. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. Also when deleting a list, can we add a to show the you confirm that list was deleted? Let's see how this is. Function playlist action modal is open closed. Okay, deleting. So it set states, set description, use effect, update value, and for these changes. So it's updating that. Handle edit will handle the edit. Handle delete cannot delete. Okay. Tries deleting. Handle return. Okay, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I was wondering if I should use global state, but it looks like it's pretty small component, and we didn't need to do that. Now let's test this. Okay, let's add a playlist. This playlist. This is a test. Okay. And so if I do this edit playlist, we have the edit playlist here, which is fine. And if we delete this, of course. Okay, great. Okay. Let's see how it looks on mobile. Okay. Okay, so let's see on mobile. On mobile, if I click edit playlist. Playlist. So let's see. I'll do this. Edit playlist. The playlist section will. Can we make sure that it will not most like this is because we set the playlist section to close on mobile if we click outside the if we click outside the if we click outside the play let's see. You're absolutely right. I was listening to video yesterday that somebody said that this "you're absolutely right" is the dumbest thing that AI can generate. Well, anyways, let's see. What do you do? What did you do? Stop propagation on playlist action modal. Playlist action. Okay, so that's the only thing that you did. You just click stop propagation. Okay, did. So if we go on the playlist and click edit, okay, yeah, that's great. To save, and if we click here, let's delete this, and if you click outside, no, we can hide it from here. Okay, that's fine. Now let's deal with this. So let's make it that on mobile we don't have any what's it called, any border, and we have this all removed, and also the X doesn't make sense here. So let's do this. Let's go to our playlist sidebar, and let's see. Let's see, application, where is it? Let's look for this one. It has more than that. Like all of this. Okay. MD max height, and we have here MD found it. Let's see, top 8, that's fine. If we open it, yeah, that's fine. Top 8. H full. MD. Do this. MD. And we have border. Probably we have some border. What about okay, let's see. Background MD. Oh, background white. Should we have some separation for it? Probably we can add to individual files. Like to be actually white and have like a margin of 1 pixel or something like that between them. Let's see. So div, I think, let's see. Okay. Hover. And we have like BG white. White. Actually, there is a bit of a separation here, right? There is a bit of a separation. Probably not enough. I think we should reduce gap 1. Let's do gap 1. And I think I put the gap 1 here, which I think is fine. And let's do which one here? Let's search for this one. XY1. Like that. So it has less space between them. But now if I go on desktop, nothing changed. Like everything is like it was, even though this is white, and that's fine. And if we go on this view, we have it like this. Let's have the X here removed, at least for the mobile. Actually, I don't think we need it for. Should I remove it altogether? Should I leave it as is? I don't see the point of it because you select through the spaces. Let's do this. Actually, let's just remove it. So we don't have it. And this too. Let's add less spacing. Here, so we'll do an MB to B2 MB6 MB. What's wrong? Yeah, it looks cleaner this way. Takes a bit less space and stuff like that. Probably just add a bit of a border around this, right? Just to have some separation. Border. Solid. Let's see. Border. Border grade 200. Link border grade 200. Yeah, so it has a bit more separation for the audio files, and also it's good also for desktop, right? So at least you have a bit of separation, so you know where to grab if you want to grab. Anyways, yeah. So I think I am done with what I wanted to build or to fix. Now let's deploy it. And git commit, adding option menu to playlist and small UI allow playlist active playlist origin, and of course we have to set up the stream. And let's go to our result and deployment. And now we wait. Yeah, so I thought about how I should launch this. And I will do one launch next week because I have to build some assets for this, like a video explainer and some pictures and some description. I will do a product hunt launch to see how that goes. Oh, one other thing that I want to add, it's to add the analytics. So on product hunt, I will launch it, and after that, most likely I will build some creatives and drive some traffic to it, either through ads or see if I can reach to influencers or people that have large audiences, to see if I can do something, if we can work out a deal, because I don't want. So I was thinking, if I do a lifetime deal through AppSumo, they will take a cut from it, like 70%, which it's fine in a sense because that's just market validation. So yeah. Or if I do a deal through other places, probably they'll take a cut. Anyways, I don't mind, to be honest. I have no idea. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's see if this went live. It did build. And let's make a pull request. Let's see. GitHub and stack. And let's do this. Create pull request. Merge pull request. Confirm. And we should see it in deployments here. And I will check it on the live website after this deployment is done. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I need to do some market validation just to make sure I'm not spending time or too much time promoting this app. If there is not a market for it, probably it's just a tiny issue that only me and a handful of people have, or a problem that just a handful of people want it to be fixed. So if that's the case, it doesn't make sense to just try to promote an app that doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, I will see. I will see. Let's see. Did it build? Yes, it did. Let's check it on the live side. Yeah, so I have the borders, and I can edit the playlist. Great. 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 Okay, so I think this concludes our live for today. I don't have anything else for this. And yeah, I don't know. See you in the next one. I'm not entirely sure with what I would be continuing. One of the traps that a lot of people are falling into, or at least one of the traps that developers are falling into, is to, well, you have to continuously build something until something takes off, and nothing will take off if you don't have distribution, basically. So even with not a great app, probably you can do some sales or something like that, if you try to find clients for it. And finding clients doesn't mean you have to build multiple apps to see which one sticks. If you look at the indie hackers that made it, or app developers that made it, it's because they build marketing channels. If they didn't have the marketing channels when they started, they did struggle because they were broke, and they didn't have the budget to either purchase ads or find a way to get traffic to their applications. Because as soon as they got some traction and built an audience, most of them got pretty got pretty lucky. Like they suddenly made sales from the application and all of that. And yeah, that's yeah. So I'll probably go and validate this application to see if it has traction or not. And I'll see what can I do next for our live presentations. Do not have a lot of audience whenever I'm live, just because my channel is small. I'm not as probably professional or something like that. I'm not promoting anywhere that I do live streams. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, for the people that did, and see you in the next one.